Welcome everybody, Friday. It's a market live. Q3, here we are. Hopefully we're going to see a little bit more green than we have been seeing, since we haven't been seeing much green. But we shall prevail. Just waiting for that buzzer to go. And logging into my account because I forgot. Alright, market is open. You didn't hear the normal ding because I'm not in Thinkorswim right now, but you can see space is already moving here. We're at 620 a share with space. Again, Virgin Galactic Holdings. It was down at $5 and change yesterday. But that's more of a, I won't say long term, but it is a swing for me on a couple of those shares, but I'm not looking to get rid of it anytime soon because, well, number one, I'm down. And number two, I haven't hit my lowest that I'm willing to get rid of it at. You know what I mean? There we go. Okay, this account is at 162.60 today. Way out on right. There we are. Let's get that into the minute. Get you over here. All right, so UEC is at $3.10 right now. Ford is at $11.15. Let's see what I have positions in. I have 14 in UEC at $3.36, 2 in At&t at $21.19, and 1 in Starbucks at $87 and change. Okay, let me get to the live stream. Okay, there we are. All right. Woo! That's hot. So let's see what we got. Do we have anything to work with? Nope, we have 37 cents in this account. And I was going to fund it last week, but then, you know, we might be going into a bit of a recession, or we might already be in one. So I am doing what a rational person should do and holding on to my currency and money and saving right now until I feel comfortable. But what I do want to actually, speaking of that, is, so now, there we go. Let's see, current dollars GDP, this is that's way too outdated. Okay, so one thing I do want to also start doing is going over a little bit of fundamentals, of at least what we, turns negative. Okay, this is what I want to look for. I don't want to become news. I did the news thing when I first did this channel, and, you know, I'm fine with people doing the news. I just don't want to do that. It was a lot of work. So, but one thing I do want to do is at least come prepared and let us know where we are today in the macro sense, and also what I have positions in, or what I'm looking to get positions in, and I'll stick with that. That's good enough for me, at least for what I'm doing on this live stream. But just from what the title is saying, I am going to be a title reader, whatever they call it. It looks like we are negative for Q3 also. Now it is negative 1%. Let me see. Yeah. Let's see what it was then, because I think that is. Yeah, okay. So that is up from last quarter, which is good. So that is positive, but at the same time, it is still negative growth, which means no less than growth. Contraction. So I'm seeing things are just sliding. Do I have any right? I don't. Okay, I don't have any right. That's good. Don't want right. Let's look at UEC a little bit closer, because that is getting, it's under my last line that I created around 308. Oh, by the way, this channel is not financial advice, for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, okay. Anyway, let me refocus. Here we are. Get this so it's a readable size. All right. There we go. And the lines that I have here is just the, I think, 9-day moving average and the VWAP. That's it. So the volume at open was pretty darn good. What did we close at yesterday? We closed at about 308, and that's around where my line was around 308. So it looks like it could be doing a flag right now on the minute chart. There's not much volume going on, so I wouldn't even really be trading this right now, even if I had money. But if I were dollar cost averaging, or if I had some left over, I'd be dollar cost averaging down a little. Because again, it's uranium, it's a clean energy, and I think that it's going to be very big, even when going through a recession. There's still research going on in it, as far as uranium for energy. Oh, you know what? Let me look up Mara. That's one I've been wanting to look up and I haven't. So this is Marathon Digital Holdings. It's sort of like Riot. They hold crypto. I believe they mine it too. I want to look at the back row at this first. So don't do too much. I just knew that it had a pretty big drop. Excuse me. So that one went down from $83 to $52 or $5.28. Let's see, and it's just sliding down. Okay, so this is one that we'll keep an eye on, but right now it looks like it's just sliding down. I'm not going to worry about putting up any lines. Let's look a little closer at At&t. I think I have 2 shares. Okay. Oh, my hand. All right. I sort of palmed the gate, palm, like, palm strike the gate to try to open it the other day. We have a metal gate, and well, the gate won. My hand is bruised. This mouse hurts. Okay, let's back out a little bit. That way we can see what lines we're working with. All right, this is what I like to see when our lines are being bounced off of. So we drew a line in here, and I haven't changed any of these lines since that first day that we drew them. It's probably a couple of weeks ago. I believe I have a video on it. If I don't, it's probably because I had too much personal information showing. Anyway, it's at 1903 for AT&T. There's another one right here at 1775. You can see it broke that, came back up, but bounced, came up, broke that 1903. Had a little cup and handle, but was rejected, bounced. I could even probably put a line right here for more short term. So actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I already have the drawing tool. So let's see, where's the volume? Real high. Okay, where do I want to put it? That's the question. So I got one right there. So where did I just see it? About here. 1986? No, that wasn't it. Let me think. Okay, so looks more, you know what? No, it's too premature to draw any new lines on this chart. So I'm going to keep rocking with these lines as they are. And yeah, we'll move on from there. So, ooh, sorry. I'm going to pause every now and again, probably just because my hand is kind of flamed up. Might be going only for the next few minutes because I don't know how much more I can handle this hand. But we're going to look at a couple of other things. I do also want to mention that I go live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8:30 a.m. I will be doing a couple of other videos in between coming up shortly. I have been posting shorts recently, and you can see those drop every couple of days. Those are going to be about investing definitions, things that I think every beginner investor should know. I'm compiling them from a bunch of different sources, books that I've had, notes, and all that other stuff. And I'll also be posting shorts of notes that I've been taking for the last however many years, which I don't, oh, the notebook's over there. But since 2015, I found a notebook with notes going back to 2015 when I first started learning about investing. So I'm going to be dropping shorts on that as well. If you want to support this channel, you know, click a link like Webull or crypto.com down below, and that'll be helpful. But other than that, let's look a little bit closer. I know I said I wasn't going to look at it, but let's look at it. Okay, so this is on the 1 minute chart. We don't have too much volume going on right now. The MACD is showing that it crossed right before the open, and then that turned, that's when it did the downturn. And as I was mentioning the other day, you can see right here where it crossed over, but then it came back quickly. That's one of those rejections where it's like, sometimes I don't mind trading early because if those, or sometimes those don't happen, those rejections, and if I trade a little early and I get in, you know, wherever it's cheaper, but I've made it earlier than most other people would have decided because they wanted to wait for the cross to happen. Oh, excuse me. Then I'm okay with that, but my risk tolerance is a little bit higher, and this is a fun account, or you know, this is an account to show the growth that can be possible, and I'm learning TA with it. So not trying to risk everything. That's for my Roth. I'm just kidding. That's not where. What I mean is I put more money into my Roth. Wow, we must be really far away from any of my lines. Or am I just not zoomed out? Okay. These lines, alright, these lines are a little too short. So I'm gonna modify this real quick. It looks like oh, excuse me, need to extend my lines. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Woo! Alright, you know what? I'm going to extend my lines another day. Hit a link in the description below. One thing I do want to ask you is how long have you been investing? That is something that I want to ask. And what are your favorite patterns to trade? Do you like cup and handles? Do you like double tops? Do you like reversals? Let me know. Leave a comment below. I'd be really interested to hear. But for today, that is it because my hand is inflamed. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend.